So this is the Nintendo Switch 2. It comes in at $450, and I bought this because I'm a big Zelda and Metroid fan. So I was excited when I learned that the previous Zelda games would have an enhanced edition on the Switch 2. You do have to pay for that unless you're a subscriber to their like premium Nintendo Online, which I am. So I got that as part of the package, and I'm really liking it here. Like, just changing weapons is so much faster than before. It used to be slow and laggy, plus the game looks better. It runs great and smooth. It feels like a next generation game, at least in the Nintendo world. I'm probably gonna die because yeah. Anyway, trying to talk and play is difficult when you're in the middle of a battle. So anyhow, Nintendo really nailed just making a bigger, better Switch. The controllers feel better, the screen, like I mentioned, is bigger, and the overall design is just more premium. And even though it's not a super expensive device, they just made this nice, rigid, thick sort of plastic. It's not too heavy. The kickstand is rectangular, by the way, whereas before it was not quite the same design. And it has a high degree of adjustability. No problem there. Probably the best thing in terms of the redesign is the new ejector here for the controller. This whole mechanism is so much better than it was before. It's magnetized. This button just pushes the magnet away, as you can see. And it's a bigger controller, which helps a lot too. The entire design is just so much better than what we had before. It's really feeling like a premium design now, like an iteration over the original Switch, which I think is a great move for Nintendo right now. You have Microsoft investing in PC handhelds, and Sony hasn't had a handheld since the Vita, which I still play, but there's rumors that Sony's working on a handheld, whereas Nintendo created this hybrid, dock it or play it handheld, and now they've made it better. That's great. And they didn't sacrifice by making it thicker to get better performance, which I appreciate. They still made it a thin, easy to stow away, like easy to take on a plane, easy to take to a cafe type device. So I think that's really great. Okay, battery life is about 90 minutes playing Tears of the Kingdom in handheld, maybe 80, somewhere around there. I'd like to see that improve, but I don't want to sacrifice the way it plays. Like, the game just plays so much better. I don't want to see that sacrificed. And if you're playing a less demanding game, like a 2D platformer, like say Hollow Knight, Silksong, I doubt that it's going to draw as much power and drain you in 90 minutes. But you can't adjust that yourself. Like, the only influence you have over battery life is the auto brightness, or just brightness in general. Now, my boy Kenny was telling me, because he had his Switch 2 for a couple days, whereas I didn't have it on launch day because I was out of town. He said, look, the auto brightness, it's not good. You're going to want to go manual brightness. So let me show you the difference here. Right? So if I'm on auto brightness, the system is definitely darker. If I go manual brightness, I can go very dark. I can match where it was, maybe about here. Or I can go max it out like that. It's just going to drain your battery faster, but it may be more comfortable to use. Personally, I've been using auto brightness just to try to manage that brightness, that battery life, but I've been at home most of the time with this thing. Speaking of which, it was 95 degrees here yesterday, and I played this under a gazebo, so in the shade, during peak heat outside, and I didn't hear the fans screaming. Whereas on the original Switch and the OLED Switch, you can hear those fans. So great job, Nintendo, just managing the overall fan noise and the thermals on this thing. I think that's really impressive. Now, I'll give this another shot just because I'm quite embarrassed, but I don't think this is going to go well for me. But yeah, here we go. Playing a little Tears of the Kingdom just to send you guys off with a good one here. Okay, that was a bad decision. Oh my gosh, this is so much smoother. I know, this is one of the easier flex constructs. Oh crap. Did not think that would happen. Okay. All right, I promise I'm not really this bad at Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, so that's Switch 2 for now. We have a lot to talk about here in the future because we have Microsoft now in collaboration with Asus on a handheld, but no exclusive titles. Sony's rumored to be working on a low-powered PS5 handheld, but we don't know much about that, but there will be exclusives. Nintendo, of course, they crush it with exclusive titles. So we're going to see this entire landscape really go bananas in the next year, year and a half, and I'm excited for it. So those are my initial thoughts on Switch 2. I'm very happy that I own this, and I'll do a more comprehensive video in the future. I just need more time with it. All right, catch you on the next one. Cheers.